This episode is proudly brought to you by these amazing companies and my Patreons.
What's happening?
Gee whiskers, eh?
There it is there.
It's quite late and we're busy packing up and we just heard this loud crash. I thought it was an elephant. I honestly thought it was an elephant pulling down trees, but it's a hyena. He's just coming to camp there. He's running in the distance there.
It's a big one, bro.
I shat myself. And we heard him maybe 10 minutes ago calling. This goes to show how quickly they get into camp, eh?
Yes, I just cucked myself, bro.
I really crapped myself, eh? Wild, bro. Wild.
Hey, that's magic.
Man, I'm putting down my door, eh? Morning.
Good afternoon.
Where are we, my man?
We're at Mapesu Nature Reserve, private nature reserve, a fantastic private nature reserve. Stayed here many years ago, and it's quite late. It's already 10 to 9, so Ryan and I slept in late, got in fairly late, had a hyena in camp last night, and there were other people camping in the campsite that we're staying in tonight, so we made a basic setup last night, and now we're gonna do the epitome of laziness and tow the bush larper with the roof open and the side room open to the Baobab campsite. Ryan's car is already there, his new car, Isuzu, and Ryan's got an amazing new camping setup that no one's seen before.
We've got to move that item, my man.
Yeah, we take the stretcher out, I think. Also laziness, stretcher out. I carry one side, you carry the other side. But how did you sleep with lions and hyenas and stuff in your little ground tent?
I must have slept well, man, because, buddy, we woke up at 8:30, eh?
Yeah, I've never done that before. It is winter though, so the sun wasn't cooking us out of the tent. Happiness. But we've got a whole bunch of people arriving later. We've got Connor and Chris, and then Ben and Heinrich. But we're going to go and take the nice spot underneath the Baobab before they get here, because they always take the nice spots. So we're going to beat them today.
Yeah, see, sounds mint, eh? The graph on a V8 is absolutely insane. I mean, that's not bad on the Isuzu, but yeah, I love the sound of this, eh?
I've done this before.
I can see it's not your first rodeo, eh?
Sorry, Mitch and Martin.
With camp all set up in this stunning site, we relax and catch up with our good mates.
In my boa, vra vir eet, né? Sit ons aan my boa.
Right. Good morning. Yeah, yesterday the rest of the crew just pulled in. So we actually didn't end up going anywhere. We just stayed in camp, had a good time, caught up, and yeah, It was a really, really nice day to catch up with everyone. But today is our basically only full day here. So this is not going to be a long episode, but our plan is we've made some coffee, we're just chilling, and now we're going to go probably onto the Mapungubwe side and do the Chugulu 4x4 trail, or one of the 4x4 trails, and then head along the Den Start Road. That's the plan anyways. Yeah, it's obviously a short visit, and there is actually no self-drive here at Mapesu, so we're going to head to the Mapungubwe side to do some self-drive, all the different cars, take some photos, maybe braai up a lunch somewhere, have a few drinks, and just enjoy the time here. But it's beautiful. The Mapanis are the sort of green-orangish color, and yeah, the sun is coming through over there. So yeah, all a bit tired this morning, we had a bit of a late one. But yeah, let's have some coffee and head out. Morning, Connor.
Morning, Ed.
What's happening, bro?
Things are a bit slow this morning. Not moving as fast as they used to.
Are you looking forward to the day, bro?
Looking forward to it.
My man.
My man.
What's happening?
I need some coffee this morning.
With the morning coffee doing its job, we drive towards the Den Start Road to drive in an area I've never been to, but Ben and Heinrich say is amazing.
So we're out on a drive. I hopped in with old Eddie. Time to catch up. We haven't seen each other in a long time. So we're just having a good time out here in Mapungubwe and enjoying each other's company. And
What's the name of this loop?
So this is a section of the Chugulu Loop. We're going up to this plateau and there's some beautiful baobabs and whatever up there. And then we will get onto the Chugulu Loop and go to the nice side of Mapungubwe.
Massive baobabs and even some red sand dunes. I had no idea an area up here like this even existed.
Anything today. Not one single thing.
This is what it's all about, traversing some epic trails with your mates, sharing laughs and finding new 4x4 tracks, even though none of them were challenging at all. But it's time to try and find a spot for lunch. And one of these rocky outcrops will do.
It's hot, bro. Pro bender. Sorry if this is a bit of a boring episode in terms of it's just driving, but if I tell you, it is so beautiful. This is such a stunning area that we're in. Just rocks. We went through a little dry riverbed now, and yeah, we're just pulling up to make a spot of lunch. Awnings open.
Little chipolatas.
That's why I say.
Sure you're not compensating for something else?
Mapungubwe National Park is a South African national park and UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the Limpopo province, at the confluence of the Limpopo and Shashi rivers, where the borders of South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Botswana meet. The park protects the archaeological site of the ancient kingdom of Mapungubwe, a powerful civilization that traded with Eastern cultures, evidenced by its discoveries like the famous golden rhino. Visitors can explore diverse landscapes, including riverine forests, sandstone formations, and unique baobab trees, while also experiencing wildlife such as elephants, leopards, rhinos, and even lion, making it a prime destination for history, nature, and wildlife enthusiasts. What a privilege this is, out in the middle of nowhere with your friends, just enjoying life.
Chris, what are we seeing here?
We are seeing where they have sharpened their arrows under the shelter. The first form of rock graffiti. Have a look.
We managed to find some Bushman paintings as well, but it's time to head back to Mapesu for something we South Africans take very seriously: rugby. This narrow canyon can be very challenging, but only because of its width. But the next few kilometers of scenery is some of the most beautiful I've ever seen in South Africa. As the sun sets on yet another amazing day and a win for the Springboks, it's time to enjoy good food and even better company underneath this incredible tree. The campsites at Mapesu are unfenced, which is why we love it. And in the morning, we had this amazing experience.
Right, good morning. Unfortunately leaving Mapesu, but how amazing were those cheetah, right through the campsite, right past the bathrooms, 3 massive cheetahs. What a way to wake up. Just want to show you the bathrooms here at Mapesu. Everything is really nice. The campsites have got electricity as well, sort of a brigrid thing, and a little concrete thing for your fire, and dustbin, and there's water at the bathrooms, obviously, but the bathrooms are really nice. Obviously, people have used these already this morning, so they might be a bit dirty. But let me show you guys.
Please respect these great ablutions and clean up after yourselves.
So yeah, like I said, great bathrooms. And unfortunately time to leave today. My plans are I'm going to try, it's a very bad time of year to be winging a trip because it's school holidays, so might not get space, but I'm going to first try get some space at Mazau campsite on the other side of Mapungubwe. If not, maybe Punda Maria and Kruger. I don't know. Let's see. But we're going to head actually to the confluence point and all the stuff on the eastern side of Mapungubwe. You guys know it. It'll look a bit different to my previous videos because we're here in winter, so everything will be brown and dry. But let's see how much water is in the Limpopo. And yeah, let's see. Hopefully we get a place to camp tonight. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe drive home. Okay, right. So just to give you an update. Tried Mazao, no space. Tried Punda Maria, no space. Tried Nthakeni, no space. Tried Chingwetsi, no space. Yeah, so no space at any of those. And the only place that there was space was Leokwe, which is chalets tonight in Mapungubwe. It is stunning. So I bit the bullet. It's a lot more expensive, but I want to show you guys. Leokwe also gives me the opportunity to spend this day in this side of Mapungubwe. I'm going to be with Heinrich, Xavier, and Ryan. They're going to jot back home today, but I'm going to stay at Leokwe tonight, and yeah, should be a good day in Mapungubwe.
The eastern side of Mapungubwe is completely different to the western side, where Mazao is. The west has thick riverine forest with mostly acacia trees, whereas the eastern side is more rugged with mopani veld and these stunning rocky outcrops. Our plan is to head to the confluence point for lunch, where Ryan and Heinrich will go back home, and I will hopefully be extending my trip by another few days.
Self-contained. What's happening?
Yeah, making some breakfast, some rashes. Yeah, I mean the rashes again. The people's gonna think that's all I can make is rashes, because even in Ghana Reserve the first time eating up some rashes.
Bad timing.
Yeah.
I say goodbye to the legends and carry on along the Limpopo, which had a lot of water in for this time of year, until eventually the road was washed away and I had to turn back inland towards Leokwe. I preload all my Tracks for Africa waypoints into the Garmin, which just saves a bit of time on your adventure.
So almost at Leokwe, can't wait, but just have a look how incredible this baobab tree is in front of me. It is massive, absolutely massive. This place is incredible. It's so beautiful.
Leokwe is a series of chalets located between the red rocky outcrops of Mapungubwe. They could use some maintenance, but it's still a great stay.
How's this for a view? Wow. Kitchen area. This couch. Nice spacious bedroom. Very nice bathroom. And I'm not sure what's here. Oh, outdoor shower. Stunning view. I had about an hour and a half nap, was absolutely tired. Now I'm just going to enjoy this view, start a fire, braai a dinner.
Let me show you guys this stunning swimming pool before I leave.
Right, good morning. I don't even know what the time is. I think it's around 9 o'clock. Great night here at Leokwe. Showed you guys the pool. Often you get elephants coming and drinking from there. How awesome is that? And yeah, it's a little bit later than what I would have liked to. There was an elderly couple that had some issues with their off-road caravan. They obviously noticed the car and the channel. So they came running. How's it Ed? How's it Ed? watch your videos, and that's what it's about, you know, inspiring people to get out here. That's why I do the videos. But they had issues with their, well, not so much with the caravan, but with the 76 series Land Cruiser, where the bolts on the tow hitch actually rattled loose, and one of them actually snapped as they got into the campsite, or into the camp. So yeah, how it made it here, I don't know, but the road's obviously bad this time of year because there's no rain, so they can't grade them, and I happen to just have the right spares in the Lapa, so we replaced both bolts, hooked the caravan back on, picked it up, jacked it up, and they're going to be happy. Enjoy the rest of your trip, guys. Fantastic to meet you. And for me, to be completely honest, I don't want to go home at all, so I'm gonna try once again and get some more accommodation. I'm gonna try Nthakeni first, near Pafuri, fantastic camp. Try that first, then try inside Kruger. Completely unprepared. I don't have enough clothes, don't have enough food, but the great thing on a trip like this is there's plenty of places to stop for food, even in Kruger, and I'll just wash clothes at the next place. So I've got everything in the bush Lapa to do that. So let's try, let's see. Great news and a bit of an update. I found space tonight at Nthakeni Bush and River Camp for tonight and tomorrow night, and then even better than that, I found one night in the Kruger at Punda Maria for the night after that. So we've got 3 nights booked. I just stopped in Messina to get some fuel for the 200, to get some supplies because I didn't get many supplies or enough from the spa there. Not a great selection, to be honest with you, but it was just a quick stop. And then I phoned my mate Heinrich and asked him what good dirt roads are there in the area to Nthakeni, towards Nthakeni. I didn't want to take the tar road, I wanted to take the dirt, and he's just put me on this road. I'm not sure, I'll put the name of it below, but it is towards the Malala Drift area in Limpopo, and apparently takes you on the border, pretty much on the border with the Limpopo River, so towards Malala Drift.
It's been a tough year, to be honest, but this is what I love: the open road, an amazing rig, and nothing but time on my side. So I've just been lazy, to be honest with you, and not let my tires down, but the road is, the corrugations are really bad, like really bad. So I'm gonna stop being lazy and get the Indiflate out and let down the tires. Even though it's a short piece of gravel, it's like really bad. So yeah, let's deflate all 6 tires, 4 on the Cruiser and the 2 on the Bush Lapa. I'm gonna go to, I think, 1.5 on the 1.6 at the front of the Cruiser, 1.8 at the back, and 1.5 in the Lapa. Literally can save your vehicle. The suspension doesn't have to work as hard, it's more comfortable, less strain on the road. So yeah, I'd rather just do it from the beginning, even if it's a short stretch of gravel. So Indiflate, deflating 2 tires at once, manages the pressures between both tires, so it equalizes it. Happy days. Still using the Cooper ST Maxes. These are at about 80,000 Ks, so at the end of their life, 80,000 kilometers doing what I do is very, very good. So yeah, I am risking it on this trip with they're definitely towards the end of their life. On the sidewall, the tread is still plenty, but these sidewalls take a huge knock on these adventures. So yeah, just waiting for some to come into the country, and then I'll be putting a brand new set of ST Maxes on the car. Pretty amazing, even though obviously the road's gotten bad with the corrugation. It's not shocking, but yeah, I've been here for probably an hour, just filming, taking some photos and enjoying the stunning road. I mean, the view that way and the view that way is incredible, but I've been here an hour and not one car has come past, not one, all on my own, and there's not many places that you can say that. So yeah, tires are let down. I'm going to make a push now for Nthakeni. It is 1:30, so I'm going to make a push for camp. But what a stunning road. Just how beautiful is South Africa? Wow, wow, wow. I crossed through what looks like a South African National Defence Force control section, but the road just gets more and more epic. It's not long before I turn off to Nthakeni, where the Motale River awaits. Just arriving at one of the most amazing campsites you'll ever camp at, and over the next 2 days I'll explain exactly why. Well, I'll show you why, because words don't do a place like this justice. This place is incredible.
Kobus,
Yeah, good in you.
You look better than ever.
Right, all checked in. Quibus and the team here at Nthakeni, the whole team, are just incredible people. We know them very well. They're friends of ours, and they got an incredible campsite. I'm staying at Mutale Camp, which is on the banks of the Mutale River. First campsite I ever stayed in was Mutale, so yeah, gonna get all set up.
I use the Milwaukee blower for a few seconds and the campsite is clean and all set up.
Right, so camp set up on the Mutale River. Here for 2 nights, set up the whole shebang, stabilizers, sea gear, because it is a bit windy, all the ropes for the awning, because the wind here can get quite hectic. Not too bad now, but just want to show you guys a new bit of camping kit. Not paid for, well, no, this is not a paid advert. I bought the chair and I'm doing this, and I do these things to show you guys good camping gear to help you. Not everything I show is paid for or sponsored or anything. From a company called Oztent. Looked for a good camping chair for a while now, and I've tried many and there are very good ones, but this has been my favorite so far. Look how small it packs up. It's called the Oztent Wallaby camping chair. Here we go, already set up, got its little side table, but what I really like about it is it packs small. And I've used Oztent stuff in the past, the quality is very good. And a lot of people thought Oztent was out of the country, and they are actually back in the country with a company called Wolf Customs. I'll leave their link below. So the Oztent Wallaby, very happy with it. Let's crack a cold beer and enjoy the view. Didn't come prepared at all for this thing, so I'm literally using whatever it has been left in the bush larper from the previous trips. So I've got croissants that were in the freezer from the previous trip. I got ham that I got the other day, and some cheese and some chutney. So I'm making ham, cheese and chutney croissants, and then I'll braai up some meat and some mealies or sweet corn a bit later. But I'm starving now, so yeah, let's try these croissants. Also ran out of fire lighters, so it's back to the good old-fashioned fire stick. Cheers.
morning. Fairly windy night, but it is so warm up here in Limpopo. It's been freezing in Joburg this winter. I mean, I was in a t-shirt, ended up being in a t-shirt last night and this morning as well. And it's, I don't know, maybe 20 degrees already. Overcast, but the sun is popping through the clouds. Just made a coffee and I'm going to take a walk down to the banks of the Motale River. What a view to wake up to in the morning. Peace, quiet, bird sounds, coffee on the border of the Kruger National Park. A lot of you guys say, why do you keep going back to the same places? Well, you go to where it gives you the best fulfillment, and emotionally and mentally and physically. And Nthakeni and the Kruger is one of those places. It's close by Joburg, well, about 6 hours. It's reasonably priced. A lot of other places are very expensive. So for the price and for the experience, it's very, very special. So peace and quiet is all I need, and this is one of the many reasons I love Nthakeni. It's still rustic and has no power, but has everything else you need. Immaculate walking paths, scenery, and ablutions. I cannot recommend it highly enough, and I know anyone that stayed here will say the same. And just a moment to appreciate this incredible vehicle of mine. The 200 and Bush Larper really are my home away from home, and the places they have taken me has been truly remarkable.
Cool. So, yeah, went to the shop at Nthakeni, just got a few small things, made some lunch, smashed about 3 hours of work now, so feel a lot better about that. Needed to get that out the way. And the sun's going down in the background there. But I'm going to take a walk down to the river and just enjoy the sun hitting the sandbanks of the Motale. Come back, cook some dinner, get an early night, and tomorrow into the Kruger National Park. But Nthakeni, fantastic as always. Let's go and spend some time on the river.
A chilly morning, but it's time to head into one of my favorite places.
Good morning. Man, it's so interesting. I was just laughing with Kobus and Annalise, the people that run in Nthakeni. When we first came here in 2021, people knew about Nthakeni. A lot of people knew about Nthakeni, but we didn't. And anyways, we stayed here and we were laughing because Kobus came and had a beer with us, with myself, Ryan and Christoph. And we said after we post these videos, there's going to be quite a lot more people coming to Nthakeni. And do you want the extra business? Do you not? Because we always ask in case people they want to keep the place a bit more private and stuff. And he said, yeah, no, he's not sure, but yeah, I'll post the video. And I just settled the bill now, and they're just so grateful because they said so many people come through that watch our videos, and that's what it's about, inspiring people to get out here. But they're just so grateful for that, and they're just such a fantastic team, the team at Nthakeni. Massive thank you to all of you. And Kobus and Annalise, thank you for an incredible stay, another good one. I hate leaving this place. I really got to stay longer every time. 2 nights is not enough. But thank you. Really, really appreciate you guys, your family, and that's important. Anyways, I am on the way to the Kruger, Pafuri Gate. Let's have a coffee on the Limpopo River. It's going to be a good day. Hopefully I find some more accommodation in the park after tonight. Tonight, Punda Maria. But let's own the day.
The positive start to the day changed very quickly.
The day is not off to a good start. Pafuri Gate is closed, supposedly for a strike. Don't know what strike. There's no one here striking. But yeah, so I've got to go all the way to Punda Maria Gate, which is a long way and a horrible way, and it ruins the plans for Pafuri picnic spot and Lavuvu. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Anyways.
And a 2-hour detour later, I finally arrived.
Cool, so just an update. Got into Punda Maria Gate after a 2-hour detour. And there's no accommodation in Punda Maria for tomorrow night. It really is slim pickings on the Sandparks website. It's July school holidays, so I can understand that. But I did manage to find Tsendze for tomorrow night. And then there's nothing. There's literally nothing else. So Punda Maria tonight, Tsendze tomorrow. And I think what I'm going to do, there's not really enough time for Pafuri anymore. So I might just take a drive down to Klopperfontein Dam, around back to Punda Maria, get the campsite, and then do the Mahoney Loop later this afternoon. Need to get some meat and stuff from the shops here as well, because I've got no food. So yeah, that's what's nice about Kruger, is you can sort of wing it. Bad time of year to wing it on accommodation because of school holidays, but yeah, we got 1 night Punda Maria, 1 night Tsendze, so 2 more days in the Kruger, and then I think it's time to go back home. So let's enjoy.
Even with the slight inconvenience in the greater scheme of things, there are fewer better feelings than entering the Kruger National Park. With the quick setup for 1 night all done, I head to the waterhole at Punda Maria, which hasn't had any progress done to it since January, so I'm not really sure what's going on there.
quiet drive so far. It's beautiful in between the mountains here, and there's incredible trees, but very quiet on the game front. Just some impala and some elephant in the distance so far. But it's still nice to be in the Kruger. It's amazing to see all this water flowing even in winter. We normally come here in January in peak rainy season, and sometimes it doesn't even flow. But obviously this year, remember that last Kruger video I did, they had huge floods and great rainfall. So it's awesome to see the animals have got enough water for this dry season. And the light is becoming really, really nice now. And it's on the side now, but we're about to turn, and then it's behind us all the way to Punda, and it hits these big marula trees. It's scenic wise, one of the best drives, and you can get very lucky with game. We just haven't today, and that's what makes every trip different and every trip unique, is you can hit it lucky one day or one trip and then see nothing the next trip. So it's never the same. So I've got a few massive thank yous to say here. First of all, thank you to Ricardo and the team from King of Cars for this awesome jacket. I'll show you. It's got King of Cars, King of Leisure, and Ryan and myself, our branding on the back. Partnered up with King of Cars. Some great people to work with. And if you want to get an adventure vehicle or any vehicle, check them out. And also, if you want to build up your vehicle, your overlanding vehicle, check them out as well. Then another huge thank you to Stephen and Rita, Tsendze 4x4, for the GPS spice, garlic, pepper and salt. Loving it. Chucking on some chicken for tonight. I chuck this thing on anything. GPS spice, Tsendze 4x4. And also huge thank you to Stephen and Rita for something I'm going to have tomorrow morning, but I'll show you that tomorrow morning. Kids are having a jaw, and nice evening here at Punda. Just going to cook up some stuff, hit the shower, hit the bed. Catch you guys in the morning. Thank you, Stephen and Rita, for my coffee. Really appreciate it. Gonna have a nice cup now, then pack up, head down to Tsendze. Cool, so 10 o'clock on the dot, leaving Punda, a lot later than what I was supposed to, but I had to do some work. And the signal here is pretty decent at the moment, so just had to get that done, because there's no signal at Tsendze tonight. There is at Mopani, but not at Tsendze. So 10 o'clock, leaving Punda, had a good shower, and managed to find space tomorrow night at Satara. So 2 more nights in the Kruger. Hey, it's becoming dangerous, this one extra night thing. But I'm gonna head down to Babalala picnic spot, make a brunch there, and then some people that are fans of the show, thank you to all of you that came up last night and actually at any time that say you really appreciate the videos. I appreciate the support, and it's doing what it's supposed to do and inspiring people to get out here. So they told me that there's a buffalo kill, sort of half eaten by some lions on the Pongola loop, so I'm going to try and find that. Shabalala picnic site, very busy. Some people that watch the channel again. Awesome to meet you guys. And I'm gonna make a quick brunch. Croissants with strawberry jam, and then I'm gonna grate some cheese. So yeah, quick little brunch stop, and then down to Tsendze. Cool, bit of lunch in the belly, and I wanted to show you guys something because it's a game changer. Now I fitted some, I don't really know what you call them, airbags, air bellows, air helper, whatever. It's these bellows that go in the coils at the back of the vehicle to assist with weight. Now I didn't really need them in the 200. I mean, I've got them in the 100 because we've gone for a very low spec coil. But in the 200 we've gone for the maximum tough dog coil, and it's a proper coil. But just when she's very, very, very loaded, she does sit a little bit down at the back. Doesn't drive bad at all. But anyways, we fitted these airbags from Tough Dog, but with a catch. It's always a bit of a mission to get them perfectly, you know, when you inflate them with a compressor or whatever, to get them exactly perfect both sides, because they're such a small item that when you pull that thing off, it drops like 0.1 of a bar. For people that aren't interested in this, you can skip forward about a minute. But I'm showing you this because it's a game changer. I got an app on my phone. I think the product is called Wireless Air or Airlift from Opposite Lock. There's an app on the phone, and it's connected to a little compressor that Norman from Econolift has installed in the front of the car, and a switchboard there that I can inflate these airbags and deflate them with an app. Now, I deflated them yesterday for the game drive because I didn't have the LARPA on. Now, I didn't have to. It doesn't drive badly, but I just thought I've got it, so why not use it? But I forgot to inflate them this morning. Now, ideally, you should take the LARPA off and then reinflate them. But I'm product testing, so do what I say, not what I do. I'm going to inflate them back to 1.5 bar. They're at 0.3 now, but no compressor needed, no getting out the car, whatever. Check this. I just tap preset 2. Norman's put a preset, and you can hear the compressor going in the engine bay, and it's inflating them to 1.5 on both sides. Wireless Air from Opposite Lock. I'll leave a link in the description for those of you that are interested. Game changer, absolute game changer. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Opposite Lock.
After a mandatory stop on the bridge overlooking the Tsendze River, I decided to head to Mopani on the dirt road along the river, which again was quiet game-wise, but it's still a great road. Hopefully, there's some elephants at Grootfontein Dam.
The elephants at Grootfontein. Beautiful herd just drinking in front of me here, and another herd further in the distance. Yeah, this is the good thing about winter and the dry season. All the animals congregate around the water, so I'm gonna get a few shots here at Grootfontein. Peaceful, beautiful. And I just love watching elephants. Couple of tiny little babies here as well, so what a scene, what a scene.
With the check-in at Mopani and a stop at Chipandani High done, it's time for Tsendze Magic.
In my happy place. Yeah. This is a very, very special place to me. As you guys will know, I've done so many videos on it. Just the light through the trees, the bird life. Yeah, it's incredible. Got site 21, never had it. Let's set up camp.
I've really run out of clothes, so it was time to do some washing and wait for the magical owls of Tsendze.
so it's early in the morning, very cold. It's 5:45. I think the gates open at 6. And the lions are going off not far away, so I think what I'm going to do, I want to go and try and find them, make a coffee here, go and try and find the lions, and come back, pack up and then head down to Satara. But there are lions fairly close by, so let's make a coffee and go and see. It's still pitch black, Scops owls going off, magic.
Even though I got the window open, which is a bit stupid. This is one of the coldest mornings I've ever had in Kruger. Now, lions are difficult to sort of judge where they are, because they could be calling 5-10 kilometers away and sound right here, or the other way around. Sounds like they were towards Mapani, so I'm gonna try towards Mapani first. Hopefully they're still using some of the heat from the tar road from the previous day, and they're in the road. So yeah, let's hope for that. I'm gonna head towards Mapani for a bit, and then maybe towards Letaba for a bit, but I'm hoping they're on the tar.
An absolutely beautiful Kruger sunrise, but no luck with the lions.
No luck with the lions this morning, but what a stay at Tsendze. One night, definitely too little. Showered, packed up the lapa, and now heading down towards Satara. I've got tonight at Satara. Gonna try get 2 more nights if I can. But something really amazing actually happened. This family that obviously that watched the show, family of 4, stopped and said houses, but they also gave me this incredible gift. They are like Tsendze fanatics. They've been coming here for 17 years, which is way longer than I've been coming here for. That's amazing. They really are passionate about the place. Awesome to meet you guys, and they gave me this incredible gift. It's a whole bunch of microfiber towels, or towels, and they're all branded Tsendze. How cool is that? They all got Tsendze branding on them. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. That is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are watching this, really, thank you. But time to head south.
With Letaba extremely busy, I left and tried to find a peaceful spot alongside the Olifants River.
Right, so Letaba was crazy, so I decided it's better just to get out of there. And yeah, sorry, it's a bit of a different sort of episode. Just a lot of driving, not really much wildlife, but content is content. It is what it is. Trying my best. And yeah, no space anywhere for tomorrow night or the night after. So I think my luck has run out and probably time to go home tomorrow. But let's see, I'll still keep checking. But here on the beautiful Olifants River, on the way to Olifants, gonna just stop there and then head over the Baluli Bridge on the S90, then S41, then S100 to Satara, and try and enjoy the last afternoon so far. But beautiful and peaceful here, no other cars here on the Olifants River, one of these little viewpoints, Hippo in the distance, and it's flowing nicely, and it is beautiful river, crystal clear. Yeah.
The difference in the water level compared to the January video is crazy. It was almost coming over the Baluli Bridge last time round. I take the S90 and then the S41, where the game viewing always improves.
Like the majority of the time, S100 has delivered. Some lions underneath the trees there in the shade, fairly far away, but it's not a bad sighting.
I just got so lucky. Went in there and asked if they had 2 more nights at either Satara or Marula or Dachendel. Nothing. Nowhere. But the lady says if I downgrade to a no power site, then I can have 3 nights. And I don't need power. So she downgraded me to a non-power site. And now I've got 3 nights. So this is amazing. Right, good morning. So yeah, so happy to get another 2 nights here at Satara. It's 6:30 now, and I'm going to head down towards Chikwani. That road is apparently very good for sightings at the moment, so I'm going to do that road. And the lions were going absolutely crazy last night. I've never heard the lions go so mad here in Kruger, so it was epic. But because I've done a lot of talking, I haven't really seen a lot of wildlife this trip. What I'm going to do is something a bit different. I want to take the next 2 days for myself just to enjoy. So unless there's something noteworthy, there'll be no talking or anything, or Ed in the video or whatever. I'm just going to put cinematic music and wildlife sounds, the natural environment. So yeah, you guys can have a bit of a cinematic piece to the story.
Tell me that you're doing fine. Morning color lights the hall, pulls you right on through the door. So hold on to all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Coloring outside the lines, and you tell me you're just passing by, drowning in your reasons why. Talk is cheap, but we're wasting time. So hold on to all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. is cheap and we're wasting time.
Unfortunately, it's the end of this adventure. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.